how did Fetty Wap even get a hold of that beat?
Through YouTube. I had it on my YouTube channel. It was a free beat at first.
Peace, what's going down? It's DJ Payne 1 for BeatStars.com with a special guest, NickEBeats, live from Las Vegas. What's going down, sir?
Good, bro. What's going on?
So, how long have you been making beats?
Shit, right now, probably about like 8 years now. Probably about 8. I started when I was like 17 or 18. It's been a minute.
Fair amount of time. Then what's your DAW of choice?
Machine. I use everything, but Machine is my favorite. I started with Machine off rip, so that's my favorite. Facts.
That's interesting because a lot of producers that gravitate towards Machine are the people that, I guess you think of them as more sample-based producers, more boom-bap producers, right. People that went from the MPC to the digital age, and so they picked something that made sense. Why'd you pick Machine?
I don't know. That was like the first thing I seen. Like, I didn't even know about FL Studio at first. That was like the first shit I seen, so I just started using it. It was easy to me from then. Like, FL Studio is actually hard to me. I can't even like process it. You know what I'm saying? Like how other producers use that shit. So yeah, I got to be on Machine. That's like my choice, my main.
All right, so before we go any further, congratulations on double platinum. Let's talk about that for a minute. So you're double platinum for producing Fetty Wap's My Way single. How did Fetty Wap even get a hold of that beat?
Through YouTube. I had it on my YouTube channel. It was a free beat at first, and then after he used it, he wanted to like do the business all correct or whatever. So like we chopped it up or whatever, and then I signed with him actually. So once I signed with him, it was just everything from there. It just took off. Like it was a wrap.
Okay, let me pick up on that because I didn't realize you were signed to Fetty Wap.
Yeah, I was signed to him too. Yeah.
Are you still signed to him?
No, I'm actually trying to work out something with him now. I've been talking with his with like Nick the Grid and with like his old managers and shit. I'm trying to work something right now. But I was signed with him for like 3-4 years, from like 21 up to like 23.
When you signed to a recording artist like that, what does that kind of situation entail?
It was basically like, an exclusive agreement where like, me and him like work, like I'm on his album, I'm on all his projects, like all the artists that he signed or like whoever he worked with, I'm just there. Like, my beats get placed everywhere. So that's why I got linked up with like Rich the Kid. I got linked up with like Lil Durk, like everybody pretty much just being signed with him. Going on tour, I got songs with like French Montana and like Quavo that never came out yet. Cause I was on tour with him back in, I think like 3 years ago. Yeah, it was like 3 years ago. I was on tour with him. So like I got linked up with a whole bunch of people. So it's like a good deal being linked with an artist.
So what did you do on the tour? Were you constantly working in the studio? Were you performing as well?
You know what? I went with him like probably like 2 or 3 stops, but I was recording and just like engineering the whole time. Like I pretty much learned how to engineer on that trip. Like on them 3 sessions. I mean on them 3 shows that we went to, I learned how to like engineer and shit. So I was recording all of them. So that's basically it.
Okay, so here's a tough question. Did you order the platinum plaque when My Way went platinum the first time, and then now you got to order another one because it went double?
Yeah, I only got the platinum right now. I never got the double one yet. I still got to order it.
Yeah, because I think it's probably like $50 more for the double.
I think so, but at the time when I bought it, because it went double platinum like a whole year after. It went like gold, platinum at the same time, and then it went double platinum like a whole year later. So I just had the gold and the platinum plaques first. So yeah, I still need to get them. I'll be lagging on that shit. I need to do it.
No, I feel you because it adds up. The cost of these plaques.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about it. You know what? You just reminded me right now. You just reminded me. I got to do that.
I should be getting a percentage from Jewel Box. Anyway, so what kinds of attention did you start getting after the success of that single?
Oh man, a lot, because I had opened up a studio like probably like 6-7 months after it came out. So I started having like T-Wayne come through. I had a whole bunch of artists come through. Like I just started blowing up. Like I had like 2,000 followers on the gram. I jumped up to like 12K like instantly, like just instant. Like yeah, it just blew up. It just blew up.
So what did you do in terms of social media, or what did Fetty Wap do to help you get visibility for that record?
Probably just like tagging me and making sure like, my tag was in there. When the Drake version came out, because, Drake had remixed it. Yeah. When that version came out, they made sure that my tag was in there. Like I got the credits, all that. Like they made sure, my name was there.
I noticed that because the tag, because I play that record all the time. But the tag was present and very loud and prominent in the Drake remix, but not so much in the original version.
Right, because the original version is actually like my mix. They didn't do like another mix down. But then for the Drake version, they had an engineer actually mix it. So I guess he raised the volumes up on it.
So there were some other changes made to to the Drake version, were you
Yeah.
brought into that session to make those changes, or was that the engineer that did that?
I think the engineer did that because they recorded that one in Jersey or somewhere else. I was in LA because that's where I'm from, so I was in LA. So yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what they did on there. That was they did it without me.
Okay, so given that you had all of that attention coming in for that hit record, what advice can you give a producer to prepare for not just the attention but the offers for publishing deals, management, this and that? What can you tell them?
Probably just like be patient, don't be greedy, and just like gotta have like a good team and like have people around you that's gonna like explain shit and make sure you're gonna like getting the right getting the right deals. But really just be patient because like what I'm saying, like the first deal somebody gave me was like for 25,000, and if I would have took that I would have been selling myself short. You know what I'm saying? So like just definitely stay patient and just wait, because if you got a big record you're gonna get paid, so just stay patient.
So in terms of your team, who did you have on your team? You had a lawyer, you had
Yeah, I had basically everybody that was repping Fetty Wap was repping me. I had the same team, the same lawyer Navarro, Danny Sue, Nick the Grid. Like I had the same team. Everybody the same thing. Like it was the same camp. So it just made everything easy.
So let's talk about this narrative about the music business, which is that there's just no money to be made in the music business anymore, especially in the age of streaming now. So with as much or as little detail as possible, do you agree or disagree with that narrative?
What, that it's not that much money to be made?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that it is. I mean, I do pretty well. I mean, I'm not really even out there in the scene that much. I do pretty well. But I think also I do well because I kind of stay like, independent, and I got my business in check. So I make sure like, I'm getting what I deserve. So I think that's what it depends upon. Like if you're going to actually step out and like get what you deserve and like you're going to actually work for it and get it, then yeah, you're going to get paid. If not, then nah, like the artists take it for the most part. Because I even got a producer signed to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a producer signed to me, so I know how the business work, So like other producers, for a fact, they be trying to get on my label or work with me to like get their money, because I know how it works.
What would you say, without giving away your whole model? What would you say is one of the most overlooked revenue streams for producers?
Oh, probably putting the beats on like YouTube and doing the content monetization. Probably that, because I make a lot from that, because I still upload on the daily. If you talking about for is like uploading instrumentals and things like that, for sure on the YouTube side.
Okay, so you have a hit single under your belt, and oftentimes people will separate those industry accomplishments from the world of internet producers. You just said you upload beats pretty regularly
Right.
to YouTube still. What has your relationship been with the online beat licensing game?
I mean, that's something that I did too from the beginning that I still do now. Like, I mean, I always did both of them hand in hand. I like doing both for the most part.
So I think it's interesting too, because it doesn't sound like you're slowing down, even though you have these industry success stories.
Yeah, no, I never did. Like, I just kept working on both, just kept doing more and doing more. Like, once I like got a better studio, I started making more beats so I could upload more on YouTube, have more for the artists. Like, yeah, I just started working more. And even now, 4 years later, I'm still working at the same pace. So,
Because I have a lot of producers that contact me and they're concerned that the two worlds are incompatible. Have you ever had any problems existing in the industry and in the internet?
no, because I feel like they go hand in hand for me. I mean, Fetty Wap found my beats on my YouTube channel. I mean, there's so many artists that have found my beats on YouTube and just started using them, and then hit me up later, and there you go. You know,
Who were some other artists that discovered your tracks on YouTube?
definitely Lil Durk found them. PNB Rock, he found a beat on there. It's a PNB Rock. It's called 88 by him, Lil Durk and Love Folk. They found that on my channel. It's a song called Rich the Kid Fez. They found that beat on my channel. I got like at least 4 or 5 songs that came from just being on my channel, and they all stream real good.
Okay, so what do you attribute that success of those uploads to? I mean, what kind of keywords were you using? What kind of strategy did you use to get visibility?
Man, you know what? I don't even know. Like them videos just got like 40, 50,000 plays. I think one of them got like 80,000. They just liked it. It probably, I don't know. I mean, they just generic, like the generic tags. Like I got I think one of them is like a Soldier Boy type beat that I think the Rich the Kid used. It was just like a Soldier Boy type beat, just regular. I ain't really do nothing special for the most part.
That's interesting because you hear a lot of producers talk about having a separate batch of beats. Like these beats over here, I'm going to put online, but these beats over here, I'm going to save for my
Right.
placements. And
Yeah.
if you had used that strategy, you might not have placements.
Exactly, yeah, because I mean, I just put whatever, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I might have a beat that's not mixed right, and I'll put it on there. I might have something that's mixed all the way and sound fire, and I still put it on there. It's like either way.
Yeah, so I guess that's important to note that as producers are hoarding their best beats to try to get placements, you're competing with NickEBeats, who's putting his best beats on the internet.
Yeah,
It's not going to be easy to compete with that.
yeah, no, but you know something else too is that I'm with Repost Network, and Repost Network do like my monetization. So like when I put a beat on there, if like an artist downloads it, you know, and they put it on their channel, I get paid for it. So like the artist gotta hit me and get the exclusive rights so I can take down the take the monetization off of it or whatever. So it's like either way I'm kind of like protected. So even if they steal it, I'm still good.
Okay, so I see why you picked that as your most overlooked revenue stream for producers. So talking still about licensing beats online, what made you join BeatStars?
You know what? It was because of my manager. He was like, you know, the place that I was on before, I wasn't really getting that many sales. So he was like, yo, you come over to BeatStars, it's more popping or whatever. So just he set me up, you know, he made my whole account. I started uploading. Like I got a little process where I upload every Monday. I put like 5 to 10 beats every Monday, every week. I missed this week because I'm in Vegas, but for the most part, I'm always consistent with it, you know. So yeah, but I've been getting some good sales on BeatStars though.
Do you find that
It's a fact.
the consistency that every single Monday upload schedule has increased your sales?
Yeah, definitely. Because before I would just upload like whenever I had something that I thought was fire, then I would just put it on there and then start promoting it. But like now that my followers know, like every Monday I'm putting some shit, like they be ready for it. Yeah, and I do it in the afternoons too, so like they be knowing and they be ready. Like usually, like as soon as I post, I'll get like 2-3 sales like right away. As soon as I post on Mondays now. Yeah.
What other tools or techniques are you using to market your beats online? You use social media, Instagram?
Yeah, just really Instagram, Twitter, and then YouTube for and SoundCloud, and that's it. I just upload on YouTube, upload on SoundCloud, promote it real quick, and then that's really it from there. Because I think my YouTube channel got like 40K or like 35K, so I just upload it, just chill, it just goes.
And you just link everything back to the BeatStars page. It's just automatic.
Yep. And everything just goes, yeah. And then sometimes I'll have like a free beat where it's like it's free for nonprofit or whatever. So like if you use it but you want to make money, you still got to go buy it on BeatStars. So you know what I'm saying, I'm on the free side, I'm on all the sides, just getting views, being seen.
So given that you're enmeshed in the in the industry and in the internet, where do you see the music production landscape changing over the next 5 years? You see it going deeper into the internet?
You know what? Music is kind of weird right now, in my opinion. It's like it's real. It's like I don't know right now. It's kind of weird. Like I feel like it could go more into like the BeatStars internet way, but I don't know. It just depends. Like, yeah, I don't know. Music is just weird right now. I feel like artists ain't really putting out their best music. I feel like the producers is like everybody making the same thing right now. Like it just depends. Like I feel like music gonna have to change. It's gonna have to get better for it to like start progressing.
Are you familiar with a lot of the other BeatStars producers?
A few of them like Nick Mira, like the Internet Money guys for the most part, because they with Navarro, so like I know most of them. It's St. Laurie, so like you know I don't really know anybody else on BeatStars though. I'm still new. I've only been on BeatStars like a month now. Like
okay, and just in that month, you've noticed that drastic of a difference then?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
So let's talk about that. Where do people find your online beat catalog?
Probably from YouTube for the most part. Just searching on YouTube.
And that would just be, it's just your channel's name, NickEBeats?
NickEBeats, yeah. Just search up NickEBeats. Go on my channel. I always got my beats because I upload usually like 3-4 times a week. So my BeatStars link is in my info in the bio or whatever. So you just click it. I feel like that's where I get my most sales from.
And then in terms of social media, how do people follow you?
Just through Instagram, through Twitter. They at NickEBeats 2 times on Instagram and NickEBeats just on Twitter.
And what can we look forward to from NickEBeats in 2019? Are we ever going to hear the Quavo records? Are we ever going to hear all this unreleased stuff?
And you know what? I got like 8 unreleased songs from Jay Critch. I got like 2 unreleased from Rich the Kid. I got that, like I'm saying, that Quavo, French Montana. I mean, if they drop them, I got a whole bunch of shit that's coming. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm working with Fetty Wap because I feel like he about to drop some shit that's gonna be hard. We got some shit that's hard. I'm working with Jay Critch. Obviously, he got a mixtape coming out in May, I believe, next month. So that's gonna be some dope shit on there. So yeah, I'm just working with him, Rich the Kid, everybody. We got a lot of shit coming up.
Cool. Well, once again, appreciate your time. Appreciate you
For
sharing your
having me.
experiences. Follow NickEBeats. Hear
Yep.
those exclusive. Actually, go follow Quavo too and tell him to drop these records.
Yeah, French Montana. Tell French Montana to drop that Quavo and Kidney record. It's called Calm Mama. Tell him to drop that ASAP.
Okay, cool. I'm happy you gave us an exclusive. Appreciate you
Yeah.
once again. Thank you.